Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's weekly decoration day and I'm going to go with a purple theme this week. So let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, so I actually inspired myself. This was really funny. I put up a post on Instagram on Monday with a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of purple stuff. And when I did it, I was like, oh, that'd be a good idea for a week. So now I'm going to do a whole week full of purple. So what I've done is I've gone through and picked out some of my favourite purple washi tapes. I've also got a bunch of stickers in here that have purple on them, all different shades of purple. I'm basically not paying any attention whatsoever into the shade. Don't care. It can be whatever shade I like. But I'm going to mix and match them so that they all kind of come in together. So I've got these washi tapes here. I haven't done this for a while, but I want to play with making my own sort of washi sheet with all different kinds. So I'm just sort of putting these into an order that I like. I've got 3 here from Hobby Hoppers. This one I'll show, as I'm putting them down, I'll show you. So I'll just give you an idea of what I'm doing here, because I'll go ahead and do most of the sheet without, I'll do it quickly because otherwise it'll take forever. So I'm going to put the little diagonals along the sheet. I'll do the whole page, which means I'll use up a lot of it, but I can then use it in different parts. Oops, that was way too much. So that first one was part of a trio from Hobby Hoppers. This one's going to bring in a little bit of different colour, which is good because you can't have all the same colour. But the basis of it is purple. So this one's from Tickled Pink. And I'm just putting them in order back to front so that I can just keep flip the whole stack over and go again. This one is from Planners Anonymous. It's one of the Under the Stars ones. And so I'm just lining it up, like butting it up against each other so that there's no white space in between. Complete blank moment there. This one is a Fox and Cactus one, and I'm just avoiding the repeat line. I will have to do it at some point, but I don't have to do it in this first corner. Actually, you'll never notice it. So there's going to be different kinds of foil here. They've obviously got the silver on, I think it's silver on the Tickled Pink and the Planners Anonymous. I think it's hollow technically on the Fox and Cactus. This one is another one from that trio from Hobby Hoppers. And see, they're all different shades of purple, so they're going to play around a little bit. This is another Fox and Cactus one. This one hasn't got hollow. This one's just silver. Oh, I love that. This one is one from Blitzy. It's a Doodlebug one. Oh, I like that. Just something different. Breaks up all the stars and moons. And then this is the last one from Hobby Hoppers. So what I'm going to do is continue this pattern all down the page. I have plenty of this washi, so I have no problems at all with wasting the bits that I'm going to cut off the edge. That's fine with me. So I've just flipped that pile over and then I'll go again. Now the only downside that I've just realised is that when I do that, they're going to have 2 of those star ones right next to each other. Okay. So I'm just going to pull that one up. I have torn the page there, but that's okay. Do a gentle coming the other way. I'll just grab that glitzy one. See if I can pull that up without tearing the page. I'll just save the glitzy one because you can use that in a sec. And I'll just change this up. So I'll put the purple before the glitzy. And that way you won't have the 2 overlapping. And it won't matter that I've torn a bit of that paper. There you go. That's better. So now I will just continue with this and then you'll see how we'll use it on the page afterwards. there's a tinsy tiny little bit here in the corner that didn't, well, I can put the tape there, but I have a feeling it'll pop up anyway. So I'm not worrying about it. I can always go back and add it if I want to. I did peel the whole thing up about halfway through, maybe 2/3 of the way through, just so that it wasn't so hard to get up right at the end, because obviously that's a bit difficult. This is the funnest part, and I say funnest in a completely sarcastic way. I now get to cut all this washi tape. I don't have to be straight. I'm just following the line of the page. Could use your paper trimmer if you wanted to. It's whatever you feel comfortable doing at this point. If you really want to be super conservative, you can keep all these bits of washi. I don't know how, but you could keep them. You could keep them and do something with them. I'm just putting them in the bin because I've got plenty of it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all of this out, and then we'll have our washi page. Now we've got our washi page. I love doing this. I don't know why I don't do it more often. Doesn't that just look so cool? So then what we're going to do is I'm going to use this at the top and the bottom, because that way we get a little smidgen of each of the tapes, and it's not just one tape or just sort of something simple. It's a bit more fun. So that's the bottom. So I'm going to start on the bit of the top. I am just going to give this a little bit of a trim, because I know that wasn't straight, so I'm just lining up my page. Like, I know my cutting wasn't straight, so I'm just lining up my page there and then giving it a straight edge, because that way I know it's right. And then we're going to cut this. I need to remember how big this is. I always forget. Let's measure it first, and then we can do all the cutting. So the top bits are, so I'm going to cut them to 1.5 so that I've got a bit of room there to mess up. So 1.5, 3, and I think the bottoms are the same. I'm going to cut them to 1.5 as well. So 4 1.5 centimetre strips. I'll just measure them on both sides just so that I've got something to line it up against. 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. Now let's go ahead and cut these out. And I'm following along my marks, not along the page being straight, because I know it's not. Alright, and then to stick them down, I'm just going to use glue tape. So I'll just glue along here. Grab one of the strips. Oh, that looks so cool. Don't you love how you get that cross section? And then just sticking it down like I would anything else. And then I'll just cut off all of the excess. Always hard. going to go ahead and trim off all of the excess. I'm going to use my paper trimmer for this just because it's a little bit simpler. So just cut off the edges first and then we'll cut the top off with the trimmer. It's been a long time since I've done a week use like this, that I've just picked out a colour and gone for it, like gone and picked up. This isn't even all the purple washi I have in my collection. I have plenty more. I feel like purple's a colour that people collect and don't use. I don't know why. It's certainly a colour I collect and don't use. I wish I knew why I didn't use it. Because it's a stunning colour and I have all of these beautiful different shades. And when you get to the stickers in a minute, you're going to see I picked out a couple of shades that definitely aren't in the washi tape. So we may have to still delete or remove some of my stickers from the curated pile that I've got here. I just picked out anything that was purple, basically. Now what I could do, and what, if I hadn't done it last week I would do, is put some speckles on here, because I think the speckles would actually look really, really pretty. But I'm not going to do it because I did it last week, and so to me that's sort of using the same techniques, is it? Love that. I didn't do that on purpose, but check that out. They line up. They line up on the bottom too. Okay, I did not do that on purpose. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, do I want to put speckles? Yeah, alright. I know it's boring. I know I did it last week. What I'll do though, instead of using Distress Oxide, I'm going to use some Distress Ink. So I've got 3 different shades here. I've got Shaded Lilac, Wilted Violet and Victorian Velvet. I just want to have a look at all 3 out on mine. That might be a little, like I said, look, might be a little bit too pink, but that's definitely fine. No, they're all good. And just grab some water and one of my paintbrushes. I need a smaller paintbrush. Uh-oh, 2 of them are flicked into each other. That's alright though. I just can't stop putting the flicks. They look so good. What I will do though, which I've just realised I'd started doing that before I had done it, and it's okay because washi tape will wipe off a little bit. I'm just going to grab, what have I got that I can use to cover that up? I've got a bunch of sticker sheet hole carriers here. I've been playing with my sticker collection this afternoon, so they just happen to be on my desk. So I'm just going to use them just to cover up the washi strips. I'm just going to push this up just a bit. I'll come back. Crumbs. I'll bring it back down again in a second, but just so that I can protect that washi a little bit. They've kind of all melted into each other over there, but that's okay. You'd have heard me say last week. Was it last week? If you don't want something on there, when you're doing speckles, if you don't want speckles on there, cover it, because otherwise the speckles will basically go everywhere. Oxides and inks will give you a different finish. Oxide gives you a bit of a chalky finish, whereas your inks give you a bit more of a, I don't know how, like a true colour finish. So hold on, if I just grab this and spin it over, I'll see if I can, I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference. I'll do a zoom in of it so you can kind of tell the difference, but they just look a little chalkier and you'll see the difference. I really should stop doing them, but I really love it. It's a cute finish. I think it's pretty. So I'm just going to really quickly hit this with the heat tool just to dry it off, and then we'll get to some stickers. So when it came to stickers, I basically pulled out everything I've got here that's purple. There's some proper, not proper, but there are some, forgot about that foil. There are some decorative ones, there's some plain and simple ones, but when it came to dates, I picked out 3 and I thought I'd see what looked better when I got here. So you've got the bright purple, the pale purple, or I've got this purple. I really thought I was going to lean here. I thought I was going to go into that dusty purple, but just when I put it down, I thought that really dark purple actually really looked good. Where's the other bit? And now I have too many stickers and don't know where I put everything. Must be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. It was hiding in there. I'm going this purple. I don't know why. I'm just leaning towards it. It's just something about it is talking to me. So I'm gonna use the dark purple. So these ones are from Barney and Moon. They are gorgeous. And I have the matching silver. Thank goodness they're silver. I have the matching date dots as well, so we use those. So I'm just lining that up against the top there. And we'll use the date dots, so that would be the 24th. Just so happens that these ones happen to start on the 24th. Perfect timing. So I'm going to go ahead and put these down and we'll be right back. Thinking I should have done the other one, but anyway, it's fine. It does still work. I'm looking at it going, maybe I overdid it. You guys can let me know if I did it wrong. I don't know. Alright, so I'm just moving off the stuff that I've used so that I don't keep adding it to my collection of things to try. I do want to put, don't have anything that says Happy Mail, I don't think. I do have something that says to do. I put that here. So I want to use the to do on this purple bit here, and then I'm going to use a Happy Mail on the other side. I don't have a lot of Happy Mail coming because if you saw last week's video with all of my stuff, you'd know that I bought enough. So I don't really need to buy any more. I just don't. I do want to put a Happy Mail sticker down though. So this one's from Oscar and Lou, and I'm going to use one of these banners from Pomegranate Pins and Prints. So I'll put that there, and then the Happy Mail kind of next to it. So I'm building the sticker up, and then I'm just going to write Happy Mail in. I've got my 4 different shades of Papermate Flares here. I don't actually know which colour will work the best. Let's have a look. 1, 2, leaning towards the first one at the moment. Yep, the first one. I'm sure I'll use the others at some point, but so Thursday, I have Charlotte's, what's it called? It's like a baby time Zoom thing where we sort of go through things that she should be doing and things like that. So I've got a little Zoom icon. This is the one that I got from Lime and Mortar. So I'm just going to add that with one of these boxes. I just grabbed out a bunch of boxes on purpose so that I had a few. I don't really think I need one this wide, but I'm going to use it anyway. Then I'm going to put this at the top. I'm going to put it at the top because I'm also then going to use one of the other ones. So I've used this slightly more purple because I have something on in the afternoon as well. So I've got to work off work thing, and I know I'm still on maternity leave, so that sounds silly, but one of my people's at work is having it's their 20th anniversary, so I'm going into the office to sort of say hello, and we're gonna do that at the same time. So I'm gonna put that one in with a little sticker there from Bee Haven. So Tuesday's a busy day. We're gonna add in, so hold on, as I've used the sticker I'm just moving it off. I don't think I've got any zooms back into the week. I'm just gonna grab this little, don't really have enough to put on every day, but I'm just gonna put them on a couple of the days as reminders, because I don't drink enough water. I know I don't. But I love these little rainbow hydrates. Thankfully I have 4 shades of purple here, so I'll use 4. Hopefully that reminds me all of the days. Ooh, that worked well. I did not mean to do that light on one side and dark on the other. And then I've got some deco ones here that are just different colours that I thought I'd use. I don't really want to use the baby ones. I do want to use this cute succulent because it's just the perfect shade of purple. As soon as I put that down, I've gone, no, I don't want that there, because I haven't left enough room for the to-dos. So I'm just going to see if I can get it up without using the undo first. I should be able to, it's only just gone down. Whew. I'm just going to move that to this top corner instead. It has now got a bit of a grainy finish to it because I haven't pulled it up, but that's okay. And then, I know this is pink, that's, it's a pinky purple. It's a pinky purple. I'm just adding in a bunch of decorative stickers around the place now. Really sad that I can't use that bow because I really I'm gonna use it anyway. I was gonna say it because I can't really find anywhere for it, but I'm gonna put it in the top corner because I can. And then I'm just gonna grab in a couple of these gems just to kind of finish this off. Just put them in some random places. I really love the washi. Do you know what I actually really love? I love the speckles, and I know I say that every time. And it's such a boring thing to do because I do it all the time, but it's just so much fun. Oh, damn it, I knew there was something else I had on Wednesday. I'm going to do it the same way. No, I'll do it with one of these boxes. So I'm just going to pull up that gem and just move it over for a second. I have a thing at the library that Charlotte and I are doing on Wednesday, so I forgot about that. I forgot about it this week. I did it at the wrong time. I thought it was at 10:30, but it wasn't. It was at 9:30. So I'll make sure to put it in here properly this time. And I'm racking my brain because I feel like there's something that I'm supposed to be doing next weekend, but I can't for the life of me remember what it is. I just can't. Now I'm just going to do a bit of sticker surgery here. This was an oops, so I don't mind that these aren't straight on one side, so I'm just going to fix it up though, so that way it doesn't look quite so abnormal. I love getting oops stickers because you can fix them so easily, and they're generally so cheap. This is going to be just part of the to-do. You can just add those to-do lists there. And if there's anything mail related, I can come up. I just want to put this little purple flaggy on. I don't know why, I'm just really drawn to it. Okay, and I think I'm going to leave it at that. There's just a couple of succulents on this page too that I'm just grabbing just to kind of bring in the succulent that's on this side. And there's a bit of teal to it, but I'm okay with that. One's got teal, the other one's got pink. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that. I really love the washi, and you could easily have also done like some boxes out of this and stuck like a to-do or something on top. I'm going to keep this because I'm going to be able to use it in another project somewhere else. It actually looked really cool in on a background on a card. Even though I've only got a little bit there, I'm sure I can come up with something, or even on one of my Charlotte pages for my little book that I'm doing. Lots of different ways I can use them, so I'm really excited to have that and keep it to use at a later date. If you have a bunch of washi that you don't use, and let's face it, us planners all have washi we don't use, and you want just another way to think about using it, think like this. Add it to paper, add it to projects. You can make gorgeous dashboards by doing this. You can make dividers, so many different things that you can use washi tape for that you don't think of straight away. But when you sort of go into that whole, okay, what can I use this for? Actually really, really nice. And actually I've just thought of it, I'm going to make a rainbow card with this as the background. Not this one, but I have another set that I'm going to use to make a rainbow card background. Just jumped into my brain. So that is it for this week's decoration. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to be subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any future weekly decorations from me. If you do have a suggestion for another colour you think I should use, push me. Try and use a colour I don't use. Like, don't say blue. I have so much blue. Although it would be fun. I don't know. Let me know down below, or of course you can find me on any of my socials. I am doing something a little bit different this week. I have got some Monday videos coming for the next couple of weeks just because it has been super busy around here. So I've got some extra videos for you, so I hope you enjoy those as well. Have an absolutely awesome rest of your week, and I will catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!